Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another episode of News Dose, where I give you the latest news in gaming. And Inside Xbox was released yesterday with plenty of new content, but the most interesting thing there was Project XCloud, or at least in my opinion, so I'm going to talk about that here in just a little bit. Also, Microsoft's Aaron Greenberg is teasing a lot of new content coming from Xbox Studios, so I'm going to focus on that for just a moment. Of course, we know that Xbox has been acquiring studios left and right for the last year and a half, but even Aaron Greenberg seems a little surprised by just how much content they have in development right now. Greenberg had this to say: "I've been pleasantly surprised by how much innovation and how many things are being made. I think people are going to see before too long just how much content is coming. Those are just from the new studios that we've acquired. I think we have a lot of surprises for fans and a lot to share over the next year." Aaron Greenberg then went on to say how Obsidian, Ninja Theory, and XCloud are all working on secret projects that they have yet to announce. That goes beyond their upcoming games such as Bleeding Edge that even surprised him, as Ninja Theory were working on that before being acquired. And of course, Obsidian is releasing Outer Worlds next month, and XCloud has the highly anticipated Wasteland 3 coming next year. And something you're starting to notice is that a lot of these Xbox studios have multiple teams. This includes Rare, Obsidian, Double Fine, Ninja Theory, XCloud, Playground Games, who is not so secretly working on Fable, and even Coalition and 343 Industries to an extent collaborates on multiple projects at a time. So yeah, that's a lot of studios with several teams. So yeah, you're starting to see that he's probably telling the truth here, and they probably have a large pipeline of Xbox Studio games in development. I've said this in the past and I'll continue to say this, but the future of Xbox is looking very bright, and I think the Xbox is going to have a lot of really good games next generation. I mean, honestly, a lot of the studios they've picked up has a lot of potential, and I think especially when it comes to the RPG genre. They have Obsidian Entertainment and XCloud, which are already two of the best RPG developers in the industry right now, but also Playground Games is working on some kind of RPG themselves. Again, it's most likely Fable, but even if it isn't, we do know they're working on some kind of RPG. And then when you have Ninja Theory, which made the brilliant Hellblade, and Coalition just released, in my opinion, one of the best games this generation in Gears of War 5, but yeah, I think a lot of good content is coming. And you know what the best thing about all of this is? The fact that all of this content will be releasing on Xbox Game Pass day one. Seriously, Game Pass is just amazing. But now that we know that there's going to be so much content coming to Xbox, or at least next generation, now the only thing left is they have to deliver on that. And I really do think that a lot of these studios have a lot of potential, whether it be Rare, whether it be Ninja Theory, or Obsidian Entertainment. I think that there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming from the Xbox studios. Anyways, Microsoft also talked a little bit about Project XCloud on Inside Xbox. And if you aren't familiar with XCloud, it's Microsoft's game streaming service where you will be able to play Xbox games on your phone or your tablet. Of course, the question has always been about how fast of an internet will you need and how's the latency? Well, good news is we will get to test it out for ourselves soon enough if you're lucky. And you can actually go register for the beta right now, which starts this December. Now, there is a few things to note here, such as it's only available in certain regions such as US and the UK, and also only a few people will be accepted into the beta at first. And do remember that it is just a beta and you're helping the developers make the service better. It's not a demo and it probably won't be a perfect experience at first, but that is what a beta is for. Anyways, you'll be able to play Halo 5, Killer Instinct, Gears of War 5, and Sea of Thieves when it goes up this December. And I know I keep calling it Gears of War 5, I know it's Gears 5, but just a bit of a habit. In other news, PlayStation just released their own store. Unfortunately, it is only available in the US at launch, but with that said, it actually sounds really good, especially if you have PlayStation Plus. The reason for this is because it has 1 day free shipping, which is honestly amazing. This is a big blow to the already struggling GameStop and even Amazon, which seems to have had some problems with Sony over the last year, where some games weren't available to pre-order. This move here cuts out the middleman, and really I don't see a reason not to use the PlayStation Store, especially if you have PlayStation Plus. It appears to be the same price, and that shipping is just insane. Now, the last thing I want to talk about real quick is a 2K Interactive trademark. Back in August, 2K trademarked Mafia. This could mean that there is an imminent announcement for a new Mafia game. The last Mafia was released in 2016 and sold 4.5 million in its first week. It was, however, criticized for its repetition, but it certainly has a big fan base, so this is great news for you Mafia fans out there. If they can fix some of the criticisms, I can see this game performing very well, which could also be critically acclaimed. Anyways, that's it for this episode, but let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification and subscribe button. Peace out.